All right. Well, let's do some watch this bitches then.
I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp. Did anyone else see Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No.
Not yet.
It's good.
Great.
Yeah, there you go.
They did it.
Is it going to change the world? Nope. Are people going to write dissertations on it or angry email stuff about that movie? Nope.
Good.
Are you gonna like it when you're watching it? Yep.
Good.
Are you gonna forget most of it when you leave the theater? 1,000%.
Am I going to eat a whole bucket of popcorn while I watch it?
You're gonna eat a whole bucket of popcorn. You're gonna laugh at the parts you're supposed to laugh at.
Perfect.
You're gonna smile when things smiley happen.
Oh.
You're gonna clutch your popcorn a little tighter when the tense moments happen, and then you're gonna walk out.
How tense are the moments?
They're not.
Is this
My kids loved it.
okay? I'm like Ant-Man seems like the entry point for Emmeline. Like those movies.
I'm trying to think. I mean, because she's how old now? 4?
She'll be 5 in October.
I would say, has she seen the regular Ant-Man yet?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think we'll introduce her with like that. Seems like the most kid friendly of these Marvel movies.
Yeah, my kids saw it. They loved it. My daughter liked it more than Infinity War because it was a lot less scary. Scary.
You know what's really scary for a 4-year-old?
I think she said it was too dark.
What?
That's what she said. Infinity War was too dark. This was funnier, so she liked it more. And it is. It's funny. It's fine. But like I said, when you leave the theater, it's not like, oh, that moment was really deep. There's none of that. You're not going to be thinking about it. In fact, I kind of recommend not thinking about it after you leave the theater. But yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I need to see that and Incredibles, but let's.
But we, Mrs. Shipwreck loves the Harry Potter movies, so she's like, "Oh, let's watch the first Harry Potter," and Emmeline was really into it. And then the last 45 minutes of that movie get super dark. It's been so long since I've watched that, and I'm like, "Oh, all right, here comes all this stuff. Gonna kill that unicorn and drink its blood." Cool. So we did not make it all the way through Harry Potter.
Ty was scared. I remember he didn't make it through.
We started to watch.
That's a rough, that last 45 minutes or so. Like once they get to the part where they are walking into the woods with Hagrid, like it is just from that point on, like it's nightmare fuel because it's like she's like fine with like Star Wars and stuff because it's like. You kind of know what's going to happen, like as far as like, okay, these people have these powers, and like they've got the lasers, they got the little bit of Force stuff. Like Harry Potter, like when you're 4 or a kid, like anything could be happening in the next scene. Like there's no rules for what's going on.
That is true. We started.
We're just going to marathon through all those here. She'll be fine.
That's good, but they get scarier. The second one's scarier.
Yeah, I know.
They only get scarier and scarier.
And there's so many of them.
No,
that one with where the 3 schools compete against each other. That movie's messed up. Not a fan of that one. With Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. It's got the little Hunger Games section.
Yeah. That's messed up.
Some big movie news. Robocop is having a sequel. The original Robocop movies are having a sequel. Well, I haven't clicked on any. Have you actually read the news about this? Because I haven't.
I just know it's from the District 9 guy.
Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah.
What's his name? Neil Blomkamp. I think
that's a speaker guy.
Yeah, the speakers?
Yeah, they're great. Robocop Neil.
I just assume like Blaupunkt is
Blomkamp.
Some town on Long Island.
That sounds like
that's Hop Hog.
Right. Yeah. Right next to Blaupunkt.
Yes. Yes. Kawang Pong. Anyway. So what have you oh yes.
He says hopefully we can get closer to making of a sequel. That is my goal here. That sounds like he understands RoboCop, but I don't know.
We'll find out. What have you been watching, Shipwreck?
Well, like always, I take your and Cheapy's suggestions on what to watch, and I go and watch those.
Right.
So I watched Set It Up.
How was it?
You talked about last week.
I called it. Just put a mark in my column.
What'd you think?
Sucks being right.
It's a romantic comedy, which they don't make anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's cute, right?
It was a real easy sell.
See?
I trying to remember anything that happened in that movie.
There's two young people. They meet. They hate each other, and at the end of the movie, they make out. That's pretty much it.
Liked it.
Yep.
I forgot that we rented a movie. Also, I'm trying to get Mrs. Cheapy. Believe it or not, I actually tried to get Mrs. Cheapy to watch Set It Up, and she was like, "Nah." But I did get her to watch Blockers, which was a major coup.
I heard that was good.
I really worked hard to sell her on it, and I think she just gave in eventually. But it was very good. I laughed a lot during it. It's the one about the parents trying to stop their daughters from having sex on prom night, but it's done in a pretty smart way, and in a very funny way, which is the most important thing when you're watching a comedy, that it has jokes and that the jokes are funny. And Mrs. Cheapy stuck through the whole thing. She tried to bail at one point, but I made her watch the whole thing, and she did like it. So I recommend it. Blockers. And since you guys have daughters, you should probably be educated. Hello?
No, thank you. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah. I was thinking about when I was going to watch this movie.
John Cena's in it.
Uh-huh.
And some other people that aren't John Cena.
Right. I've seen the cover. There's like 5 other people that aren't John Cena on the cover.
John Cena was good in it, though.
Yeah. No, he's good at everything.
Yeah, he's good at most things.
Yeah. Good for him.
I watched some G.I. Joe Retaliation. Because it's on TV every night.
Is that the new animated one?
No, that's the sequel.
Oh.
The live action sequel.
Oh, with the ninjas.
Yeah, with The Rock.
Yeah, well, Rock is good.
Yeah. There's a pretty good scene in there where some guy who has no chance of beating up The Rock is beating up The Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Firefly was the character, but I don't remember who was playing him. Some guy that was not Jeremy Renner, but kind of looks like him.
No, isn't it the guy who played the Punisher in Punisher Warzone? It's that guy, right?
Could be.
Yeah. I think.
Did he have an Australian accent in that one?
I don't know.
As the Punisher?
Maybe. No, wait. Maybe? I don't know. The Punisher. Anyway.
Still haven't watched
It's amazing
Punisher.
to me that G.I. Joe Retaliation is something that a cable channel can have on for like 4 years straight.
Because The Rock, baby. They probably
just
get it cheap.
Well, I know it's got to be the cheapest Rock movie to get.
Yeah.
Is my.
Oh yeah, it's shown like they'll show G.I. Joe and then they'll show Thor 2.
Right.
Because that's probably the cheapest Marvel movie to get.
Last night I was going through the guide, and it was one of the Transformers movies was on one channel. Then just below it was G.I. Joe Retaliation, and as soon as I picked one of those channels, Mrs. Shipwreck said, "I'm going to bed."
Why don't you guys? Because you watch sports, right? That's why you can't get rid of cable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so lame.
We got rid of cable one time, and it sucked, and so we got it back.
Well, because you need sports.
The problem is, Cheapy, and you have cable. If you hooked your cable up and actually like started to use it, you'd be like, "Oh, I kind of like this," and that would
me.
Be you. Yeah,
I know what cable TV is, Wombat. You think
I understand? When was the last time you had TV?
What do you mean I had TV?
Like the last time you had actual cable television? It
was when I went. I was in Colorado in the hotel, and I watched Jersey Shore. I watched Naked and Alone, and I watched.
I'm saying if you because you already
something.
pay for the cable, but you just don't have
it's
the cable
free.
box.
It's free. I'm not paying for it.
Well, you already
gave me
have
the box.
Yeah, I'm saying if you plugged it in, I'm sure.
I don't want to plug it in. I don't need it. I watch plenty of I can't watch any more television. I mean, I could, but like, that box isn't adding anything to me. I don't care. I'm not going to watch sports. I'm good. The commercials make me insane at this point. I realize it's about, I don't know, what is it? 15 minutes of commercials an hour? Something like that?
I have no idea. I rarely watch commercials on television.
There's commercials on everything, it seems. Anyway, you'll never get me to plug it in, Wombat. You're going to have to sneak into my house and plug it in. And you won't be able to because I have the Ring alarm. So
I can get past that. I think that's pretty easy to get past.
It's probably not even working.
I mean, it's like they're literally, you have sensors that are just like stuck to the wall.
Well,
pretty sure I could knock those off with a broom.
But then it'll go off. Then the alarm will go off.
It says it right on the box. It says Ring alarm, not broom proof.
But that works in my favor. That just means the alarm is more likely to go off.
Mm-hmm. A sensor fell down. Oh, I doubt it's a Wombat with a broom. It's probably just a stiff wind.
You'll never defeat my Ring alarm system, Wombat.
The
moth will.
Yeah, exactly.
The moth is just going to be in there, just causing havoc.
That was the smoke alarm. No, it's a tight system. The Ring alarm. I like it. Oh, and I started watching anime.
Just all of it? Just the whole everything?
Really?
Yes, all anime is now in. I've just downloaded it all to my brain directly. But we thought that, as Ty, as a native Japanese speaker, it would be good for him to watch more things. Or really, he hasn't been watching really anything with Japanese in it. So why don't we find out what some good animes are? And so, of course, Thorban gave me a good list. And we started with My Hero Academia. Wombat, you're pretty familiar with that one, right?
No, you know what I was going to say?
What? I can't wait to hear what you're going to say.
No, if you're interested in Thai watching Japanese native things, have you considered any of the Kurosawa movies, like Seven Samurai or Rashomon?
He's not going to sit there. I'm looking for something that's like 22 minutes. Is what I'm looking for.
All right, I'm just saying that's really good stuff. Seven Samurai is very long, but Rashomon is surprisingly interesting, and I find 10, that movie really holds up.
Dude, he's 10.
I'm trying to help.
He's 10. So? Those are black and white and like 3 hours long, right?
Rashomon's not that long, but Seven Samurai is pretty damn long.
I appreciate you thinking that Ty is that mature that he would sit for that.
I honestly was. I'm like, he's a smart kid. He might actually like it, and he would learn something.
94th percentile on the math.
I know. And like every movie he's ever watched has taken something from both of those movies.
I will tell that to him and see what he has to say. But My Hero Academia is a story.
Some All Might going on.
Yeah, you know about All Might. See, Shipwreck
we
knows.
Played the game at E3.
I know, but now
That's
I know.
That's the only reason I know anything about this.
Oh, so here's the story. So it's in this world, it's Earth is the world, but in this
I've heard of it.
Alternate future, present, whatever, almost everybody has some sort of superpower. Like 80% of the population have some sort of superpower. And there's this one kid who really wants to be a hero, and it's his dream, lifelong dream, and he's very emotional about it. He's like, oh, he's crying. It's really funny. And he's in the 20% of people that don't have a superpower. So it's about him and his interactions with other superheroes. It's very funny, actually. I was laughing a lot, and Ty seemed to like it. And we even brought Mrs. Cheapy in around like the 3rd episode, and she's on board now. Which, to Ty's dismay, now we have to wait to watch every episode. But My Hero Academia, a very great recommendation from Thorban. So thank you. He gave me a few others, but I think we'll do one at a time, maybe. So yeah, and on Hulu, so cutting the cable, a great thing. On Hulu, you can choose subs or dubs. So it's great. And for a lot of anime, not just that one. Here's a question.
Watch all the anime before next week.
Does it have English language with Japanese subtitles? Because that's how I like to watch them.
I don't think it does have that. I'm sorry. But it's pretty funny, even for adults. Mrs. Cheapy had to agree that it was entertaining. At Pinball RJ writes in and says, what announcements, trailers are you looking forward to coming out at Comic-Con? I think this question's for you, Wombat.
Well, Marvel isn't there. So I don't know what Aquaman trailer is that. What
Why
we're
is
gonna get?
Marvel not there? Are they going to be doing their own?
They have their I think they do the Disney one only now,
They don't need to be there.
and they don't need to be there. It's
Well, they
expensive.
probably want to sell tickets to their own thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Right.
to D23, I think is where they do their stuff. So yeah, I mean, I guess Aquaman, which I'm hoping is just 4 minutes of him going, "My man," right? That's it. That's the trailer. There was a
That's what I
trailer
mean.
though already, and I think it was bad. I have no
I
idea.
can't imagine that would be bad.
I have no idea.
This sounds like a winner all around.
Maybe some stuff for the DC Access app, like maybe some trailers for the shows and like when that's going to be available and how much it's going to cost and what you're going to get with it. Because that's I'm very much interested in that.
Have either of you guys heard anything about Cloak and Dagger?
It's on television.
Is it supposed to be good?
I watched the first like 2.5 episodes.
Okay.
I have it recorded on my DVR. I have.
Oh,
I kind of like lost focus on it because I felt like it was taking too long to get to like something interesting. But
just like this show.
yeah, yes, exactly. Just like this show, it was taking a little too long to get to the point. Like I know they're superheroes. I don't need 5 episodes before they become superheroes.
I don't even know anything about the characters. I'm trying to think if I should check it out.
I like the
Probably
characters.
will.
They're good characters.
I'll probably check it out.
Check it out.